My company is Black Series Edition LLC. Today we want to talk about, can Crow make a black screen paint? Well, the answer to that is no. Well, one of the things I noticed, what he has up here, this container of white paint or whatever this mess is at the end of the day, and that's a bad idea. First thing from the door. Well, we've done this already. We've actually made four, I think it's 3 or 4 different versions of black screen paint to put against our own products to show at the end of the day that our products can't be mimicked. These are test demonstrations we've done probably about a year ago at the most. So again, like I said before, we've done these tests already. These people, these naysayers at the end of the day that, again, have nothing to show, nothing to back their products up in any way whatsoever, but they hate on other people's products, don't understand that we test our products. And because we test our products, this is the reason why we can come in and back our products up 100% when they cannot. And keep in mind, Jamie, while you're making this product, you need to be doing the demonstrations against the slip silver versus your products, which you have avoided multiple times. But let's show you from his demonstration point of view on how he's showing us how our products are supposed to be made. First, before we do that, I want you to check out this demonstration right here. Now, this is a demonstration that we made to show people that our products can't be mimicked or made. This is 3 quarts of paint, and in 3 quarts of paint, we made 3 different versions of black paint. Black paint. And we take this same black paint, we paint it down to a surface, we take it downstairs, we put it in the environment, and we show demonstrations on why it doesn't work. So let's watch this right here. And like I said, black technology is extremely temperamental. You're going to have problems where color levels are not going to pick up. You're going to have problems where white levels don't pick up. And this is why it requires tons and tons of testing. You have to do testing on low lumen projectors. You have to do testing on high lumen projectors. You have to do testing on ultra short throw. You have to do demonstrations in fully lit environments. You have to do demonstrations in dark environments. All this is done. Our technology is also tested versus certified screens and multiple different versions of gray screens, white walls, just about everything else you can think of. Did I hit the play on this thing, or is it just sitting there? Just sitting there? I'm talking, that's why. You also have to do something called black versus black. We have to pour our paint right next to our paint to show both from our black. We have to do a black on black demonstrations. They have to be on 1,000 lumens and ultra short throws and venues and all that stuff. It's a lot of testing that goes under black technology. So you can't just basically just mix some stuff together with some white paint and go, voila, we're done. No, it doesn't work that way, which we did here. You can add silver into it. You can add white into it. It doesn't make a difference. It won't pull. So let me speed this up because I'm having this. Chances are I'm probably giving a speech usually like doing my demonstrations. Alright, let's get to this part right here. So we've seen him do this before. We've seen him do this with the 12s. When he called himself trying to make a free ingredients for the 12, it didn't work out well, did you? We still sold 12s like crazy. Because again, I can't explain this to you, Jamie. No one trusts your credibility. Your credibility is tainted. And the reason why is because, again, I can't express this enough. You are on videos matching house paint on multiple occasions. And what makes it even worse, again, you are still selling these same products on your website. I don't know why this seems to be going over his head. Like he really believes that he's not doing any wrong while he's doing this. At all, period. This is why your credibility is gone. No one's going to believe anything you do at all, period. We left an open mic yesterday. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get my charger in here. There we go. We left an open mic yesterday for him to come in and talk. He was in there ranting and carrying on. And then we switched over to his channel to talk to him again to show you that the same energy that he was applying in his channel, he was applying in the room. Clearly, it was Jamie in the room. So again, he was in there ranting. One of the things he talked about when we said about testing, he feels the customers should test the screens. That's what he feels. So you're going to buy the product and you have to test it. That sounds like a pretty bad deal to me at the end of the day. So I guess he makes you guys, what, the test dummies? Because that's pretty much what you are. So there we are mixing it with different. We got white paint there, right there. There's one right there. Let me show you the color of it right there. I just found this demonstration. I literally had to search through my archives to find it. Like, I finally found it. It's posted to the site right now, so I can get access to it. All right, I'm doing a lot of staring there. Let me see. Are we on the right one? Yeah, we're on the right one. Here we are. And we got the video already posted. It's when you go to the shopping cart, go down below, you'll see our blacklist library, black versus black. All the tests are there, including this one for you to watch for yourself. Like I said, we post our tests directly to our website and how our products compare to black paint. We challenge you to go to any site and see if you see any gray versus gray. What is the difference between these gray screen paint products and gray screen paints? Are you going to find these posted directly to the website? See right here, me putting it out to show you that there's a different color. So these are the different shades. Let me see if I can get this up. Did I put the ingredients? I wonder if I put the ingredients in for each one.
That's not black. I think it should be darker than this. And pull higher white light than this. You want to watch it happen? So these are the colors we came out with. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the safe zone for them. 3 would be the safe zone. Remember, we did the UV with 6.
This is how the UV was made. So basically, we started off with a black base. We dropped in about 6 tablespoons of white paint and popped. Got the UV just like that on the first hit. We got the video demonstration showing you how we did it.
You gotta test out your products. You have to test out your products.
They were saying test out your products. The Frankenstein, we got it here. We put it side by side to the UV mix. It was off by 1 shade, which means only 5 would have went into that one to make that one. These right here are all Crows screen paints we made. All of them. We made all his products by just using the black and white mixture. Because I told you, I to make great screen paints. You can't sit there and say, oh, he doesn't have a field. Yes, I do have a field. Go back and check my YouTube archives. You can see that I do have a field in making great screen paints. When I first started off.
I like this one here. Because you don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to go anywhere lower. If you go anywhere lower, the problem you're going to run into is now you're going to be along the borderline of one of these.
Yeah, that was great. That's the UV mix right there we made.
So right here is a paint that we made using 10 tablespoons of black paint.
These are all Crows products.
You're gonna come in that area right there.
Made your product right there. That's your stuff right there.
Right there. This is like the same paint that the guy made in the video over there. You're gonna start hitting that area pretty soon. You don't want to hit that area. You want to keep it in the dark zone. All right, so that's what.
So if you put too much white paint into that black paint, what's going to happen is you're going to end up with the UV, a gray paint, charcoal. It's not black.
All right, since we got all these shaped up, let's get all this stuff cleaned up. We'll start doing a pour-out comparison. Oh man, you're not gonna believe what I just did a few minutes ago. That's why you're gonna learn to put tops on us.
I know we still paint over the place in the
Really
video.
just one spot and that's it. All right, so these are the ones we have here. This one and this one, And even though they're two different ones,
These are the two colors we made.
A little bit the same right there. It looks a little bit like that one and that one. That's the one we made with the sticks. This right here is a 3. This is a 4. This is half. This is a 4.
We did 4. We did 4 of them. Okay.
I don't believe this is different. Looking at it. Let's see. We can put one more in that one. We'll make that. I'm just gonna call these. I don't know. Oh, I mean, really, because it's silly.
All right. So after cleaning up everything, getting everything cleaned up. Put the labels on top of them to mark which ones are which. And then we start this stage, dropping some plastic and painting them down.
You're supposed to see the certified screen demonstration. That's the first you see. Can you see the white level tab?
So I went on there and made 4, so I thought it was 3. 4 different screen paints.
Against it, to show the difference. And then
Painted them down to a surface, dried them, and put them against our product.
It's hard for black screens to pick up. They have to be at a certain lumen count in order for them to jump. We can do that 1,000 outside. And if they're not doing this right from the door, they're just painting the screen on like this.
That's our black technology downstairs. See my screen pulling at high white level?
What you get yourself into, man? You're dealing with the wrong person.
You'll get crushed, Jamie. You have no idea how advanced we are. Look at that. So I made 4 different screen paints, black paints. Painted them to a surface and dropped them against my screen. And you can't even make the Network Gray 773 mixtures. I actually gave out 3 mixtures on how to enhance that paint to make it better. He can't do that. He can't even do his own mixture. He has a black and white mixture with 2 tablespoons of black paint into white paint, and you don't even make that one and put it against your product. Why? What's the problem with that? Oh, because it's going to match. That's why. But yet I can get on camera and I can do this.
When you buy these screen paint products,
that's why I can do this easily. Embarrassing, ain't it? So I picked white paint. As you're that white product, yeah, I put that into the black paint. Guess what? Don't match your stuff. These are the same demonstrations I'll be doing in my showroom. There you go. So what other dumb idea you're going to come up with while you're sitting in your SpongeBob SquarePants pajamas eating a bowl of Captain Crunch? Because every time you come up with one of these dumb Wile E. Coyote ideas, you get embarrassed pretty badly. I'm getting tired of embarrassing you doing dumb stuff every day. Gee whiz. Yeah, I did this a year ago, literally a year ago. That's like when Danny came out with that do-it-yourself free mix. I made your mix. It was horrible. I did that in 2019. And then these jerkers got the dumb idea to come up to me again saying, hey, you want to make this free mix? We did this already. Here you go, bam, 2019, here's a link. Gee whiz, you guys are so late to the party. Oh, a black surface can do the same thing with product. We can go back to the 7s and show those demonstrations. Been there, done it already. Ain't a thought between you guys at the end of the day, I swear. You guys are so far behind. We've done this. This is what you call testing. But because you don't do any testing, you don't know. Oh my goodness, how so hard to explain to people who don't do testing at the end of the day. Like they really don't understand how this works. This is how we can do these presentations just like that, because again, our stuff is tested. On the other hand, you can't because you don't know the outcome of what's going to happen. And that's the reason why you haven't done the slip silver, because you don't know the outcome. Unless you did it off camera and you do know the outcome and you refuse to do it on camera because you know what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure after what he went through with the network grade 773 fiasco. He is never ever, I told you, never ever going to go on in front of a live stream and do that demonstration, any demonstration whatsoever. But I want y'all to see this. Now, me being an expert in black technology, I made 4 of them to put against my own product. Are you an expert in black technology? No, you're not even an expert in gray screen paint. You don't even know how to make that right. Worst demonstrations I've ever seen. Look at that. I feel sorry for your customers. Not only do they get ripped off by buying nothing but house paint at the end of the day, or half the problem, they can't even go in and basically return an item from, I forgot, we got to put our return items up there. We did a couple return items too and did the repaint screen, sent it back. They can't even actually get their money back or even get a return or even exchange due to the fact that your policy is set up to rob them blind. And then you're sitting on videos matching the house paint and still selling the faulty products on your website. And now what's even worse, the fact that you steal Google images to try to make your product seem like something that it's not. I feel sorry for your customer. They literally got robbed. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks on our technology versus that house paint. Let's do another one right here. What about this one right here? Let's do this one right here. I sat there and said when I was doing the video, you're a freaking idiot. Literally, because we know you do dumb stuff at the end of the day. So, Coyote, what else you going to be up to? Going to build a rocket car and blast to the moon? Which one is it going to be? Gee whiz. So let's look at this dumb demonstration. Waste my time looking at this guy at the end of the day. First mistake you made, that right there is the first mistake. We literally just put white paint into black paint. That's the first mistake you made. Guys are sitting up there doing demonstrations on tests we done did years ago. Let's get on with it. He's right chatting up a storm in there. Oh, let's get a look at it. Let's see what it looks like. Wait. Let's see what it is. What is it with you in Dynasty? That stuff doesn't work for Jack. This will be flat. This is supposed to be the color. Oh my goodness, man. You're desperate. You're so desperate. But I'll make it. I got no problem with it. This should be fun. So let me see. Dynasty. What's the number for this thing? I'm going to order this right here. We'll go pick it up. Dynasty DY 603. Alright, that's a Home Depot. We got a Home Depot right around the corner from us. Now let me see. My version didn't work. Maybe your version will work. Let's see. Alright. What else you got? Now you do know you're going to delete this video, right? So we have to make a copy of it because this video is definitely going to go missing. All right, how are you explaining to people? I know you're on the camera explaining to people. We got to get 2 copies. One with you talking, one with you not talking. How are you explaining to people at the end of the day how this white mixture right here, it's white, is basically at the end of the day is going to make our product? Didn't you get on a camera for something like so many hours and try to convince people that they were seeing 2 different screens when we were all seeing the same screen? That's what I said. Credibility shot to pieces. Okay. All right, more story time, so let's move on. What is the purpose of that dumb stuff to begin with? My goodness, we just add too much stuff into everything. That's supposed to be silver, so we know what that is already from the door. Another big mistake. And water? Oh my goodness, really? We doing the partay now? Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. All right, let's see where we're going with this. We got water and silver. What the freak? Seriously? We doing partay stuff now? Is it the delivery system so that way the product doesn't dry out? These people just the dumbest stuff, I swear. I'm literally going to be posting this. I'm going to make copies of this before this thing gets deleted off the account. We're definitely going to do water. Water. We're going to do that. We're going to post this everywhere. So you put the silver and water together. You're making a mess. That's a mess, Jamie. That is a mess. You're just making a mess over there. Silver and water. What the freak do you put water in it for? It takes this guy for me to do something, I swear. Problem we got with that, Jamie, you have a habit of opening up containers and basically tampering with them. So we do know that from the fact. Oh, by the way, we are going to make a dub copy of this because, again, civil court, we're suing you for so many $1 million. So you're going to have receipts on all those containers proving that you got them from us. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you basically flashing those containers because, again, this is what he's being sued in court at the end of the year. Well, come on, let's keep it going. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see, he's making our product. So what do we got? We added in what? Let me see. Still talking nonsense. Same thing with the whole thing with the network rate 773. All right, so now he has in white paint. All right, let me tell you something, people. That's the dumbest thing I just saw in my entire life. Let me get this straight. You had a cup there that had this much paint in it. You could have transferred whatever that was in the other cup. You had to pour it in that to make it sound like it was actually more difficult. That's why I had to do it that way. You could have just transferred that all into the same cup. You really didn't need that cup to begin with. But okay, you guys want to make it sound technical. Let's move on. And by the way, Jamie, our product is not gray. It's jet black. I have it on my walls. I have through the entire apartment. I don't know why you keep coming up with our products being gray. I don't know what you got in that container. That's not us because our products are basically black. gracious, that much. Actually, literally, let's see what we have here. Your product is gray, Jamie. It's not black. The product that we just painted out in our demonstration was darker than yours. Yeah, sorry, buddy. That's not going to pass our technology at all. But we'll make it for fun. That's gray, not black. Which means it won't even pass a contrast demonstration. He literally has to go over. He doesn't know how to paint a screen. Goodness sake, just paint the screen in. Why are you going through all that? That's gray. Dude, you just made gray paint. That is gray, not black. Sorry, man. I told you. This is the reason why you don't put white paint into it, because it alters the black levels dramatically. So what he just did was made gray paint. That's what he did. That's what you got. It's not black. On top of that, the ingredients that you added in, that is not what you use to make black technology. It won't work. Your product is way too dark. The label on this container right here is literally darker than your screen. You just made gray paint. That's all you made. Gee whiz. My goodness. It takes you that long to paint a surface that small? Yeah, you just made gray paint. Literally, that's what you made. Gray paint. That's gray, ladies and gentlemen, not black. If you look at the container right here, see the label right here, and see the container paint right here? That's gray. See the label right here? That's gray. You actually made gray paint. Our product is not gray, it's black. So you failed miserably already from the door. That's not our product. And again, we don't make our product that way at all, period. That's not the ingredients we use to make our technology. But I can clearly see that you made a great paint. It's the same thing you did with the 12s, the same thing. It's the same nonsense. Can we dig up the video on how to make the 12s? Let me see if we can find that demonstration on him real quick. You literally just made gray paint. That's what you made. See if we can find the video, if we can delete it. Let's see. What's the 12s called? Oh, I can't think of the name of the 12s. What are the 12s called? They weren't Black Widows. I don't know what the name of the 12s were. Let me see. Gotta go back into my archives. He literally just made gray paint. That is pretty sad, Jamie. That is pretty sad. Let's see. It's a Supreme 12? Supreme 12. Supreme 12 screen paint. I think it was a Supreme paint. Let me see. Supreme 12. Yeah, it was whatchamacallit. This is my video right here. Alright, let me see. Let's see how to make Supreme 12 screen paint. Let me see if we can track you down here. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, same thing. You literally just made gray paint. That's what you made. Gray paint. That's what you made. You knew that was going to alter it. The minute you put that stuff in, was definitely going to change the outcome of it all. That's not black. You literally have gray. Let me see. Let's see. make paint, right? Unbelievable. Let me see if he didn't delete his video. He has a bad habit of deleting videos when things get too hot. So we definitely got to get a copy of that one right there. But no, buddy, what you just made was gray paint. That's all you made. Dark gray. It's not even anywhere near our technology at all. See, he pulled that video too, because I'm looking for it right now. Supreme 12, screen paint, Crows1176, how to make it for free. So basically, he deleted the video. The video's not there. Wonder why. Lawsuits, probably afraid. That doesn't show up at all, period. Let me see how to fix it. Nope. He's not there. He got rid of the video. So, yeah. But, Jamie, here in your video, let me show you right here. See my product here? My product is literally, that I just made, is darker than yours. You just made gray paint. See the same color I have here? This is one of the products that actually has a little bit more white. It is actually the same color, the product you just made a few minutes ago. The silver doesn't do anything at all, period. Silver doesn't have any effect whatsoever because basically it's diluted in by the black because the black overpowers it. All it does is just lighten the product. That's all it does. So pretty much what you did was you made a copy of our product. The silver's not going to do anything. The white would have more of effect than anything else. So basically you put water, silver, and white into black paint. And again, you ended up making gray paint. That's what you made. What you're showing off over here, we're going to demonstration real quick. Right here, just had it. That right there, my friend, is gray, not black. The labels we have here, you can see on the container here, across from here. See that container over there? That container is displaying a black. That's not black, that's gray. So all you did was just make a gray paint. That's all you did. But good luck with all that. This man sat on camera and made a gray paint, claiming it to be our black technology. Oh my goodness, I swear he has some mental problems. So Jamie, this is product that we got going out to a customer in a few minutes. That's the color of our product, of our black screen paint. You don't even match our products. That's black. See, the container you have over there, what you did was you poured it out because it looks pretty clean inside. And you put in some gray paint to try to say at the end of the day, this is their product. People have our product at the end of the day, Jamie. A lot of people have our product at the end of the day. I do tons of paint down demonstrations on our products, and we don't come up looking gray. Your table literally is producing a darker color than the actual screen paint that you painted down. You just basically made a gray screen paint on camera. That's all you did. But I'm going to make the exact same ingredients, and I'm going to post it against our product and show you that you don't pull contrast levels. It doesn't match our product in any way whatsoever. I got no problem with doing that. But as I told you before, your product at the end of the day is gray. Our product is black. That's how it has the name OLED light, because it's black. My furniture, my leather furniture, it's not gray. My leather furniture is black. My speakers are black. You just displayed a gray screen. My goodness. I swear, this guy does not know how to make any form of screen paint products at all. Let's see. This guy literally painted in a gray screen. Yeah, you just made a gray screen, literally. So this is supposed to be our product? Gee whiz, that's absolutely awful. How in the world is it having that kind of issue to begin with? That is absolutely awful. This is my product? Really? Let's go back to this road minute, for a minute. Let's look at this screen for a minute right here we have. Look at this, Jamie. This is my customer's product going out. Look at the color of my product right there. Compared to this right here. You know how weak that looks? Your screen is gray. And on top of that, our technology has ambient light rejection technology. It would be able to absorb that light with no problem whatsoever. You don't have any light in your apartment. My apartment is brighter than yours. So let's see what kind of proof he has here. This is supposed to be ours. That's so washed out. So this is supposed to be how my product is working out. No, buddy, your screen's coming in gray. See the bottom half right here? If this was a black screen, this would be jet black. It wouldn't be coming in gray. See the helmet here? See the speakers here? See Batman's head? See right here? That's gray, not black. You just made a gray paint. That's what you made. A black screen, if it's being hit with sunlight or even with light at the end of the day, it's always going to remain black. That doesn't change whatsoever. So I don't know where in the world you thought that you were going to actually make our product at the end of the day. That's a complete fail. Let's see what else we got on here. This is supposed to be our products being made, and for some reason the bottom, oh come on, really commercial? So this is the reason why black screens are borderless, because again, it's a black screen, which means the border at the bottom of that screen would be 100% black regardless, no matter what. And you just displayed a gray border. You just painted literally a gray screen. White levels are absolutely extremely poor. Very poor. That's horrible. Absolutely. Wow, man. That's horrible, man. Dude, not a good job at all. And again, you have to do comparisons. You have to do tests. I can make any great product and try to make it look like it looks. Matter of fact, it's gray. It's not even black. Because you can look at the bottom of this right here. This is coming in gray. Let me move this that way for a minute. That's coming in gray. Your whole base is gray. It's not even black. So number one, this is where you failed, Jamie. Number one, your screen is not black. It's actually gray. That's what it is. And if it's gray, keep in mind it's going to pull white levels because it's gray. Your screen's not 100% black. Yeah, you made a gray screen paint. That's what you made. Well, that's it for me. That's all I need to see. And that's it. That no color patterns, no versus black paint, no low lumen, none of that stuff. Okay, just wondering. But yeah, you made a gray screen paint. That's what you made. Look at this. You made a dark gray screen paint. And again, I can't express this enough. See the label on that container? That label is black. That is gray. You're definitely colorblind. You don't know color. Do you know the difference between gray and black? At the end of the day, do you honestly know what it is? Jamie, what's the difference between gray and black? Do you even know what the difference between gray and black is? Honestly, do you know this? I don't think you do. At all, period. Oh my goodness. This man he's colorblind. He can't help it. He's got problems. He's literally got problems. He can't help it. Jamie is colorblind. He does not know the color of black. See my fire stick right here? My fire stick is literally blacker than your screen. Literally, it is. Your screen, sorry, paint, whatever that's supposed to be, is gray. It's not black. At all, period. But, hey, he tried. We are going to make the product, put it against our screen paint, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't match at all, period. And on top of that, like I said, first sign is basically when you do a screen, if you put it in basically for our screens, like, okay, look at this for a minute. I'll show you. All right. See how dark our screen comes in at the bottom? See that? It doesn't make a difference. When you have a black screen, you will always have a border no matter what. It always pulls a border no matter what. Doesn't make a difference. It'll always pull a border. So, let's put this in the size he had it. There you go. So that bottom is not going to be gray. It's going to be black. Doesn't make a difference. It's always going to be black. The fact that his border came up and gray clearly shows that his screen is not even picking up a contrast level. He didn't do any Starfield demonstrations, no contrast, because again, a black technology would have been able to maintain. You see the bottom of my border? See how it comes in black? 4K tropical fish. Doesn't make a difference. A black screen is always going to pull a 100% black border, regardless. But your border came in gray. Your product is gray. It's not black. See? See my speakers? See how everything surrounding it comes in black? Matches that border. Your screen paint, on the other hand, is gray. And you know why we know it's gray? Because look at the label on the container across your table. And look at your screen. It's gray. Wah, 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 wah. Look at your roller. Your roller should be black. It shouldn't be gray. Did you see that? Look at your roller. Your roller is freaking gray. It's not even black. If you take and you roll black paint onto your wall, what color is the roller? The rollers are black. They don't come up gray. Which means you just painted in a gray screen. Yes! Boy, I love crushing you, buddy. I do. That was fast and easy. Man, that was fast and easy. How the frick is your roller gray? Gee, was he stupid? I mean, that's why I mean, some dumb people in my lifetime. I really do hate to embarrass people this way, and I do hate to embarrass you this way. But your roller, Jamie, is gray. it's supposed to be black. If that was a real black screen paint. That's how I knew the ingredients that you put into it was going to alter the product and turn it to gray, not black. One of the key things that you'll see, if someone's painting a red wall and they pull out their roller, what color is the roller? The roller's red. If they're painting a blue screen, what color is the roller? It's blue. Why is your roller gray and not black? Because the product that you're painting on there is actually a gray screen and not a black screen. Also, too, on top of that, black screens will show a black border regardless. Lights on, lights off, outside, inside, they will always show a black border because the screen is physically black. Your screen pulled up a gray border. But the key feature here is the roller. It's gray, not black. And you, my friend, just made a gray paint. Ugh, man, that's gotta be embarrassing, isn't it? That's gotta be super embarrassing. Somebody picked that out that fast, that quick. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I talk about by people doing dumb stuff as they're tripping over dumb stuff. Not only you can't make black technology, which we already knew that from the door, but you didn't realize that your roller was coming up in gray. Excuse me about that, Taco. Sorry about that. Let me grab me a charger for my phone. I gotta grab a battery pack for people. Battery's done on my phone. So we're gonna show you something real quick. Now, anybody who came into that room and chimed on that video, you better pull out real quick because we're about to scroll through and we're about to put you on blast. You don't want to be looking like an idiot, so get out of there quick. This guy just made you guys look stupid at the end of the day. He literally thought that he was going to make a black product at the end of the day. Your roller came up gray. Let me show you something real quick. Sorry about my messy kitchen. Do we have juice on this bad boy? How do I plug these things that never have juice in them? We got to get me a battery in here somewhere. My battery's dead, but I got to show you this. So where you messed up, Jamie, not only the ingredients, I told you from the door, I've been making this stuff for years. Years and years and years. Let's see. Gotta have a battery in here somewhere. No, we have several batteries. And I'm gonna tell you why he's busted. Because his roller tells the entire story of where he messed up. His roller is gray. It's not black. If you're rolling with black paint, we've done dozens of demonstrations of rolling on with black screens. And the rollers are always jet black. So I told you when he was rolling out the screen that the screen was it was definitely going to turn gray because of what he put in it. It was definitely going to turn gray. He's done this before. This is the first time he's made mixtures like this that ended up matching gray paint, darker gray paints. But that's what he did. And to try to see if he can maintain a higher white level, he made the product gray. But for some reason, he thinks that these ingredients go into making black technology, and it doesn't. But the biggest busted is his roller. His roller is gray, not black. Roller tells the whole story. It always does. So when he's rolling the screen down, I'm looking, I'm like, oh, this is definitely gray because the labels in the back here are actually darker than his actual screen, as you can see. But as I said, the roller tells the whole story. So I'm going to come back in. We're going to talk about Jamie getting busted. We got to title the video, not being able to make black technology to begin with. He failed miserably at that. And the key feature is his roller tells the whole story. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to delete this video. I really wouldn't be. But hopefully we can catch him doing it. All right, so I'll be back in a few, and we'll go from there. Sorry about the battery dying.